Hello everybody and welcome back, where today's video was meant to be just talking about Wanderer the Fragments of Fate on PSVR2 and how they're planning on fixing the game up. But since then, the game industry has had a bit of a moment. While I was asleep, we've had a lot of other things happen, especially in the PSVR2 space, so we're here to talk about it. Before we get into it though, only 25% of you are actually subscribed to the channel, and if you would like to support me with this content, that is the easiest way to do so. With that being said, thank you to our patrons and members, and let's get straight into this. First and foremost, let's talk about what this video was actually meant to be originally, which is that Wanderer came out and had a bit of a rough landing on PSVR2. And the team says, if you've had a less than great experience, we're genuinely sorry. Combat isn't quite hitting like it should, and there are too many bugs disrupting an epic VR adventure. It's frustrating for you and for us too. And they begin to outline their plans to essentially fix the game. Now, in early April, we had Hotfix 1 doing a bunch of improvements, persistence fixes and achievement fixes for the player, and they outlined that in May we're getting Patch 1, overhauling the combat, fixing object management in the Sanctuary. If you played the game or at least started the game, you'll know what I mean. When objects kind of get thrown around the Sanctuary, there's nowhere really great to put them. New height and avatar calibration, more performance and stability improvements, and general bug fixes. Following that, in either June or July, we're getting Combat Overhaul Part 2, the NPC Response System 2.0, enabling non-threatening characters to react to threats, player interference, and fight when provoked, Stability Improvements Part 2, Bug Fixes Part 2, and Achievement Parity on all platforms. For the rest of 2025 and beyond, we're getting PS5 Pro support, Resolution Mode for PSVR 2, so you can opt for 60 FPS reprojected if you would like to for those ultra crisp visuals when you're standing still, some upgrades for Quest 3 specifically, new DLC content, and more bug fixes. This is a very good roadmap. They're outlining how they're going to fix the game up, and they're promising the players they're not going to abandon it. And unless we get a situation like Firewall Ultra, where the studio unfortunately went under, I'd see this roadmap fulfilled, I think. And man, I really hope it does, because the bones of a great game are there. The opening hours of Wanderer were pretty stellar for me, to be honest, bar the combat. So it was such a disappointment to see that it kind of fell apart later down the line. However, it still just sucks how it's released in this state. Was it just because they didn't have enough money to keep on delaying it further? Will we ever know? I don't know. However, it has been launched. This reception initially doesn't impact its sales when it is fixed up. Next up, we got a brand new course for Walkabout Minigolf dropping on the 1st of May. Now, I will be covering this one probably on the 2nd of May though, because there is something quite important. On 1st of May I need to cover. Brand new game. Don't know if I can say because it's the embargo yet, but it's the game that we're aware about. But the new Walkabout Minigolf course is essentially a prehistoric map, and this is the screenshot for it. It's called Raptor Cliffs. That's all I'm going to say. I like going into these blind, so I don't want to look at this myself and see what the map is even about, what it includes, other than dinosaurs, because I want to see it all for the first time when I jump in. The folks behind Dig VR have pushed the release date up, which I think is a smart decision. Dig VR we covered on the channel yesterday. It is exactly what it says on the tin. You operate diggers and you do tasks. I'm only a couple of hours into the game, just about to unlock the second digger out of 4, but I have enjoyed my time with it. There have been a couple of frustrating bits, but overall, I've enjoyed it as a slower paced VR game. But now it's coming out on April 29th. Again, I think that's a good thing because May is kind of stacked, I'm not going to lie. We have a full video coming out covering all the May games at the end of this month. But just to rattle them off, we've got House of Da Vinci, Pirates VR, Slender the Arrival, The Midnight Walk, Get Out, A Very Bad Dream Story, and Zombie Army VR all in the same month. So that is a lot to cover. Next up, Vegas Infinite has got full crossplay between Steam Meta, PSVR2 and mobile. This is the poker game, essentially. It used to be called Poker Stars on PSVR2 when it first dropped. I never actually played this one. Apparently it is pretty good, but I think it does have some microtransactions because it's a free-to-play game. But if you've been waiting to play with your friends on other platforms, well, now you can. As I just mentioned, The Midnight Walk is coming out in May, and lo and behold, the trophies have appeared on PSN profiles. This essentially happens when somebody unlocks them, I think. Sometimes this means that review keys are out there now. I don't think this is the case. I've spoken to Fast Travel in the past who are doing the publishing for this, I think the VR component a little bit, and I haven't heard anything from them yet. I'm assuming they will be giving out review keys at some point over the next maybe couple of weeks. The game comes out on the 8th, so hopefully we get plenty of time to kind of go through and play it in our own time. This is a good sign though that it's on track to launch on the 8th if the trophy list is out now. Overall, we got 1 platinum, 10 gold, 1 silver, and 4 bronze trophies, so not too many. I've abstained from looking at them so far because I don't want any spoilers for the game. And lastly, We've been speaking about Ghost of Tabor on this channel for a very long time. It is an extraction shooter that should be coming to PSVR2 at some point, was delayed. We had absolutely no clue what was happening with it other than a couple of studios, including VR Monkey, I believe, were helping out Combat Waffle in terms of getting the game up on its feet on the platform. But we knew they were running into quite a lot of QA troubles with Sony, and that's all that we heard last time that they spoke. However, that's all changed as Ghost of Tabor can now be bought on the PS Store. However, not really. It's a bit weird. You can buy the DLC game upgrade for the game on the store. It's called the Independence Edition upgrade, and I think they have similar packages on Meta and Steam for the game. But you cannot buy the base game, so weirdly you can buy the upgrade, but you can't buy the game that the upgrade goes along with. I don't know if anyone's actually tried to buy it or not, whether it's gone through, whether it's let you play anything. I've got a bit too much to do right now, and also don't really have £30 to burn on potentially nothing right now. But hopefully this means that the game is not too far away. I don't know if I can even handle this coming out in May, to be honest, because there are so many other games coming out. Maybe a June release would be cool, but who knows? We might be right around the corner, like a week away from a Shadow Drop or something. Who knows? Either way, I'm excited for Ghost of Tabor. I did enjoy it on PC. It was very hard, but it was pretty fun, and I'm ready to jump in and test it out with a squad. With that being said, that'll be all for today. What is your most anticipated release of next month? Are you looking forward to Wanderer getting patched up? Are you looking forward to Ghost of Tabor maybe coming out at some point soon? Or are you looking forward to the Midnight Walk like I am? Please do let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you all in the next one.